Hello, everyone. Welcome to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I am watching Monster. It's back. For real. If you're not familiar, Monster was a show that I started about a year ago, and I never finished because I got really busy and I just could not get back to it. But I'm finally in a place where I'm like, all right, I've got enough free time that I'm gonna get back into Monster. So yeah, I have 10 episodes that I've watched before this. Go back and watch them. And for everyone who's been wanting me to get back to this show, I hope that you didn't unsubscribe and that you are excited to have me watching the show again. Because I know I am very excited. Because last time, we joined Tenma on his hunt for Johan. Johan is aware that Tenma is hunting him down. And Tenma met this thief and some terrorists. It was a very interesting episode to leave off on. So if you guys are excited for more Monster reactions, then you should subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Monster episode going forward. And with all that being said, let's begin the show again. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, that's very convenient. Ah, very nice. Are we buying a house? Or are we looking? Well, you know.
10年前に亡命した役人のことなんか知らないよ。リーベルト夫妻はこちらにいるとき、双子の兄弟を引き取ったはずなんです。知らないって言ってるでしょ。古い話は何にも知らないの。
Alright, cool. We have to get something from this.
ここらは元政府高官の住宅地だからね。壁が壊れたら大体がチリチリに逃げ出しちまって。あ、そういえば。10件ほど先に旧東ドイツ商務省の元役人が住んでるな。
Okay.
リーベルトさんが孤児院から引き取ったあの双子。
孤児？
Yeah, orphanage. That would be a good place to
リーベ
go.
ルトさんああ、そうだ。511キンダーハイムだと思うな。
Okay.
511
511. By the way, this is in the past, isn't it? Because Tenma's not stubbly right now. I forgot the atmosphere of this show creates. So good. Completely abandoned. What did you expect? Did you think that was gonna be easy? Yeah, could you tell us a bit more about the creepy building though?
どうしても話を聞きたいって言うなら47番地に元厚生省のハルトマンって男がいるよ。
Okay. To Hartman.
あ、僕この辺にハルトマンさんって人住んでないかな。
Okay.
どうした？
Fine then.
怪我してるじゃないか。見せてごらん。
I'm a doctor, if you don't know.
大丈夫。治りかけた傷の上から。
A bunch of stuff. Okay, bye.
転ぶなよ。また怪我するぞ。ハルトマン。
This whole town is creepy. I don't know what's going on here. Many children. Okay. Very good. Noble of you.
今も一人預かってるんですよ。
大変なお仕事ですね。
Is it the kid we saw earlier? Are you familiar with the Johan?
政府のやり方、彼らも以前の孤児院にいるよりはずっとマシです。511キンダーハイムは厚生省と内務省との共同管轄の特別孤児院でした。
Okay.
まあ、
That seems conflicting.
単に身寄りのない子供たちの施設ではありません。
This is
刑事犯の子供と亡命して捕らえられた政治犯の子供。親が内乱罪やスパイ罪に問われた子供たちの集まりだったんです。
Yeah, not a good place. Isn't that window in the opening?
全体主義の矛盾そのものだったのです。
Yay!
特別孤児院を支配していたのは恐怖と暴力だったんです。
That's the kind of place that
とてもまともな人間は育たない。
Yeah, no person would grow up normal there. So that's the kind of person that Johann, or place that Johann grew up in. But his sister grew up fine.
妹の方は別の地区の孤児院に預けられましたからよくは知りません。しかし、
Oh, that explains that then.
ことはよく知っています。
ヨハン、そうです。
Yes, yes. Tell us about Johann.
あれは最高機密でした。
What? East Germany's gone now.
事件について話しても構わんと思うが。
It's just unified Germany now, please.
ヨハンが何をしたんです？
革命ですよ。
Revolt. He led a revolt as a child?
なんだその態度は。ちゃんとご挨拶しないか。
Is this gonna be some Children of the Corn type shit?
ご一緒に食事でもいかがですか？
Sure. He seems to like me. Children seem to like me.
子供の成長はすべて育てる大人にかかっている。我々が子供を正しい方向へ導かなければならない。素晴らしい夢を見ることができる。
ディーターはどんな夢を持ってる？
サッカーボールが欲しい。
Okay.
そうか。
It's a small dream.
明日にでも連絡
There's
し
an
ます。
interesting theme there about adults are responsible for how children are raised. I mean, it's kind of like the whole... Yeah. When he did say that, I kind of got bad vibes. I don't know. And when the kid's like, I want a soccer ball, and it's like, I just buy him a soccer ball. Like, soccer ball is pretty inexpensive, I would say. Hartman's not a good guy.
ハルトマンさん、ハルトマンさん。
No, good thing you left it
天
unlocked.
馬さん。
Okay.
ディーター、どうしたんですか？
So that's where the wounds are coming from. He fell! Classic.
救急車を。なんなんだ、このたくさんの傷跡は。ここかい。ここが痛むのかい。
That's a lot. That
それに左肩。
Yeah, that's not he fell.
椅子から落ちただけでどうやってこんな怪我を。
Use your critical thinking
もう
skills,
大丈夫です。
Tenma.
まるで医者みたいですね。
いや、
Well,
どこかで聞いたことのある名だと思った。あの人殺しで手配中の。
well,
この傷、ディーターのこの傷はどうしてついたのかと聞いているんです。
関係ないでしょ
have you considered that I'm a good person? Okay.
このディーターに虐待を加えている。
う。虐待？人聞きの悪いことを言わないでほしいな。
Yeah, what do you do if you're wanted, but you have to save an abuse victim?
体中怪我してるのに病院に行ったことがないのか。
怖い。今の世の中は悪いことでいっぱいなんだ。だから僕は強くならなくちゃいけないんだ。強く。
Yeah, I'm sure Hartman is
世界は真っ暗だ。明日は真っ
a
暗だ。
good role model. I'm sure he believes that, but like,
世界が真っ暗だなんて大嘘だ。
本当？
you're right, Tenma.
サッカーボール。
See, the future's bright.
明日はきっといい日だ。
Well,
取り調べは後にしてください。
please don't look at me.
とりあえずここで待たせてもらいますよ。
2時間ほどで戻ります。私以外の人間があの子を迎えに来ても絶対に引き渡さないでください。お願いします。
Okay.
まだ
Like
大丈夫。
kind of a suspicious thing to say, I feel.
別の孤児院に預けられましたからよくは知りません。
Yeah, what about this other orphanage?
もしかしてこちらはアンナ・リーベルトがお世話になっていた孤児院では。
アンナ・リーベルト。
Tell us about Anna, can
あ
you?
ったアンナ・リーベルトを知ってるの？
や
Yes.
はりアンナは。
アンナは今どうしてる？元気にしてるの？
Well,
ええ。
she's around.
ハイデルベルク大学。
We need to get back to Anna at some point in this show.
なんて言ったっけ？
ヨハンです。
チェコスロバキアの国境線あたりで保護された時も
Okay.
手をつないで歩いてたそうよ。二人寒さで震えながらリーベルト氏が引き取る話も
Yeah.
最初はヨハン一人ってことだったんだけど妹も一緒じゃなきゃ嫌だって。
I
お
wonder
かげでアンナは
what the
幸せに
exact
なったん
event
だ
that
ね。
led them to run away, or
当時の東側の孤児院
were
は
they left
ひ
on
どい
their
状
own?
況だったと聞いていますが、
511キンダーハイムと一緒にしないでほしいね。
That's good to know.
人間として成長していくには愛情しかないのよ。あんたの言った通り当時の東側の孤児院はそりゃひどいものだったわ。ここもね、元は47孤児院なんて数字で呼ばれる場所だった。でも私たちはそれでも何とかしようと必死にやってきた。だってあそこは旧東ドイツの実験場だった。
Yeah, something like that. So dark. That was that episode. We're learning a bit more about how Johann grew up and how Anna grew up and how that let them be very different. How Johann got to be the person that he is, starting to make more sense. It's a lot more nurture than nature than I might have thought previously. It's interesting we're talking about like how influences on a child, like adult influences on a child, change a person. I'll talk about that more in the discussion. But let's begin episode 12. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's the window that I was thinking about. I will say I'm surprised by like how we're still jumping back and forth in time. I thought after episode 10 we'd kind of like stay.
子供たちを完全な兵士に変えるプロジェクトを進行していたの。
Ah, child soldiers. Good. Well, that they did say it was
改造の研究たちに
extremely
整わ
dark.
せその中で彼らがどう憎み合い、どう争い合うかの観察。哀れみを全
Jesus
く感じ
Christ.
ない。そんな子供たちが成長してどんな人間になるか想像がつく。
Yeah, I can imagine. I understand why Johann would want to
私
revolt.
聞いたことがあるんだ。たった一人だけうまく経歴をごまかしてこの国にとどまれた人間がいるって。内務省警察に
Of
所
course,
属
the
する
worst person
小
would
児
be
専
able
門
to
の
stick
精神
around.
科医だったらしい。表向きは厚生省の地区担当官とか言いながらね。
厚生省の
It's Hartman, yeah.
そんな話もすべて例の事件で闇の中だけどね。
例の事件。
It's crazy that if he
511キンダーハイ
was
ムで何が起きた
if
ん
he
です
was
か
in charge of a lot of stuff at
喋りすぎたよね。
511
嫌なことを
Kinderheim,
思い出しちゃ
how
った
Johann seemed to have put the fear of God into
教
him
えてください。
as a child.
僕のサッカーボールは
Oops, I eated it. Let me hug it.
私もね、本当のことを知って
I
るわけ
hope
じゃない。
Hartman doesn't come
当時東
to
ド
get
イ
him.
ツ政府は最初は511キンダーハイムの委員長の変死から始まった。
Oh yeah.
その子供たちの内部構想もコントロールできない状況だ。
Is he behind the
みんな死んだ
director's
の。
death? Everyone
教
died.
官を含めて孤児院のメンバー全員があそこで殺し合ったんだよ。
Jesus Christ.
世界が真っ暗だなんて大嘘だ。
It's a big lie that the world is dark.
いい日だ。
ディータ
Maybe it's not a lie.
おむ
Maybe we need to kill Hartman.
ハルトマンさん、うちに帰るんじゃないの？
Oh god.
寄り道していこう。
You taking him to Kinderheim?
やだ、やだよ。
私が帰ってくるまでディータを渡さないでくれって言った
What?
でしょ。
でも
It was another nurse.
あの人、あの子の里親ですよ。自分から進んで彼について行ったのよ。
Yeah. Because if he said, I don't want to go with this man,
ディータ
try somewhere else.
戻ってないの
This
か。
show's great with the atmosphere. Maybe we should look for evidence while we're in here. So many children. What happened to them all?
時期はバラバラみたいだが、どれも同じ場所で撮ってる。
Who's Johann?
一緒に写っている。
Who's this now?
誰だろ
Kinderheim. Is that where all these photos are taken? Go there, please! I think a child might be about to be killed. Gotta stop this. Soccer ball. Ah! But no, child. Also some good old 2003 CGI. What the fuck is happening here?
ディーター待ってろ。今行く。
Is that a shotgun?
こ
What
の
is he
子には
holding?
見えないらしい。ヨハンがここから見ていたものがこの子には見えないんだよ。この子もヨハンじゃない。
Yeah. Okay, you're insane. Got it.
10年前の話だ。教官も孤児も50人全員が息絶えていた。ヨハンはそれを眺めていた。
From up there.
この場所から彼は眺めていた。ヨハンはただ眺めていたんだ。ヨハンに尋ねたよ。一体何をしたんだと。人が集まると憎しみが生まれる。僕はそれにほんの少し油を注いだだけだよ。
Yeah, okay.
こう言ったんだよ。わずか10歳の少年がだよ。そして彼はやってのけたんだ。自分は指一本動かさずに50人もの人間を殺し合わせたんだ。
Yeah, no, he was fucked up. And he still is.
彼をそんな人間にしてしまったんじゃないか。
Yes.
そんな。
We certainly didn't fucking help.
今から思えばそれもささやかな実験だ。
Small
ところが
experiment.
ヨハンはどうだ。彼は生まれながらの指導者だ。彼は頂点に立つべき人間だったんだよ。私たちがあんな芸術品を作れるわけがない。怪物のような存在だったんだ。
A monster. Oh.
ヨハンの目標は何だったと思うね。彼はこう言ったんだ。この世の終わりにたった一人生き残ることだ。お前も少しでもヨハンに近づかないと。なのにどうしてヨハンのようになれないんだ。
やめろハルトマン。これ以上暴力を振れば撃つ。
ヨハンのことを知りたいんでしょ。
Not badly enough
ヨ
that
ハ
I'm
ンの
gonna
ことを知って
risk a child
どうする。
dying.
見つけ出して殺そうなんて無理な話だと思うよ。
Oh, yeah?
一つだけ情報をあげよう。
One Piece?
その代わりそれを聞いたら私たちのことは放っておいてくれ。
Oh, yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Yeah. Definitely.
ウォルフ将軍を探せ。最初にヨハンの才能を見出したのは彼だ。
あなたの書斎にあったあの写真の男か。ヨハンと一緒に写っていたあの男か。
ヨハンを連れてきたのも彼だし、あの人なら何か知っている。さあ行ってくれ。
そこから降りるか降りないか自分で決めるんだ。
私と別れるなんてできるわけないよな、ディーター。だってお前は私の子供だもの。
We'll see.
ん
You were saying? Maybe all you had to do was give this boy a soccer ball.
そうだ。大丈夫。
私から離れて生きていけると思っているのか、ディーター。
やめろハルトマン。動けば撃つ。
愛しているんだ。
No.
ディーター。
天魔のおじさんが言ってた。明日はいい日だって。
ディータ
We're gonna shoot you.
ー。ディーター。ディーター。
This guy is messed up.
私は訳あって町には行けない。ここで
I'll get arrested.
あと 2,3 分でバスが来る。それじゃあな。
Kick it back. Come on.
ダメだ。私についてきちゃ。
Come on. You saved this kid's life. he's bonded to you. Whether you like it or not.
ついてきちゃう
Well, I guess we've adopted a child. Alright, everyone. Man, this show pairs so well in episodes of 2. We learned quite a bit about Johann's childhood. We still don't know what happened before Kinderheim, or how he went from that situation to being adopted by the Lieberts. But we learned about one incident, one time in his life. This show kind of got into like an interesting discussion, kind of uncomfortable discussion about whether the way that Johann is nature or nurture. I mean, we talked about the clearly Anna being a twin of his and being in an orphanage that treated the children much better. And ending up being a well-adjusted, for the most part, person. She did block things from her memory, but, and Johann being in one of the worst possible places for a child to grow up and ending up the way that he did probably did not help. I think the thing about them being twins and them being, like, obviously twins are completely different people, but, like, I think the point is that they are as close to being a similar person as you basically can be, and how they have ended up so different. The show's kind of trying to be like, even though, you know, Hartman asserts, and other people who met him as a child, Johann as a child, assert that it wasn't us, it was Johann. I don't know whether to believe it or not based on the actual facts of the way that they were raised has caused the twins to be so different. Like, is it really all just, it's the way that Johann is? Now, it might not have been entirely the fault of, we don't know why they were alone, what happened before Kinderheim, but there might be something else in their past, in Anna and Johann's past, that could have caused him to have this mindset that, and you know, hearing the ending again, making me think about that line, Hartman saying that what Johann said, his dream, his goal, is to be the last person left alive. That is extremely dark. I did have the thought that maybe in that line that this world they were referring to, like Johann was just referring to in that situation, like the orphanage was his world at the time, so that's what he meant. But it's also possible, and the way I interpret it in the discussion is by like the last person in the whole entire Earth. So it could be either, but it's like Johann experienced like some like true darkness in human nature, like saw some truth that like, no, all humans are bad. And the ending with like the ending theme being the love of life, it's such a theme in this show, being like Johann has no love of life and Tenma has all the love of life. Like, he values life so much. They're the perfect foils for each other. Learning more about Johann is also kind of like making me be like, you know, you want to watch a show. I don't know if everyone thinks this way, but you want a villain who can like see at least the hero's perspective, like the perspective that there is value in life. I mean, some people want villains who are just like terrible people, and maybe you got that with Johann. And maybe it's like, maybe I agree, it's written better that he is just like irredeemable. He can't see things any other way. Something about him. Is it just his psychology? Is it just Johann's, like, just the way that he is? is just like from birth was he this way? Or was there something else? Is there something... I mean, we're getting an example of something in his childhood that could have fucked him up. But they're also saying that he was already like this before he got to Kinderheim. He had 50 people kill each other, and he orchestrated the whole thing. I wonder if we'll get that more kind of elaborated upon, because that could be, you know, that's a horrible situation. But it might be I'm a little bit curious to see how it played out. Just, you know, the grim curiosity within me. I mean, this is a horror series, essentially, so... And Naoki Urasawa does not shy away from grim topics, for sure. I feel like I'm getting, like, this series is giving me a look into Naoki Urasawa's, like, fucked up brain, you know? Anyway, enough about Johan. Tenma did a good thing helping out this child, giving this child hope that tomorrow is gonna be a better day. And that is a phrase. Personally, that kind of sentiment that, like, tomorrow is another day, a new day, it can be better. It has the potential to be better. That kind of sentiment has gotten me through a lot. This, like, I don't know. I'm very much aligned with Tenma, I think, in this series. Like, I think part of the reason why this series clicks with me so much, and getting back into it, I'm just, like, immediately, like, immersed again, and I'm realized, like, I feel so bad that I stopped this series. I put too much expectation on myself for watching it. Like, if I could explain, at the time, I think I was trying to do too much with my YouTube videos, with my series. I was kind of, what I wanted to do was trade off. One week I'd do JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reactions, and then the next week I'd do this. So I was like, I'm going to react to 4 episodes at a time. And the idea of watching 4 episodes, it takes I just never wanted to sit down and do it. I could do it with JoJo because I had a friend to watch it with, but watching this on my own, I just couldn't get myself to sit down and watch like 4 episodes at a time. So I kind of just gave up on it and decided to focus on other things on my channel for the time being. In reality, I think this show is a really good fit for me because I love shows that can get me to discuss more, like, serious topics, and I feel like I haven't had that in a while. I don't know if this series is going to do as good as it did when I first started watching it, but I hope that everyone who was interested in my other videos will find this again and enjoy this series again with me. I mean, I just really like Tenma as a main character. We're still kind of learning between, like, was it like a year or 2 years between, I forget the exact time skip, but we're still filling in, like, the time skip between Dr. Tenma on the run. Clearly this is after he learned how to use a gun, so, and we're still filling in the gaps between that and modern grizzled stubble Tenma, who seems a bit more cynical, at least in his attitude. It's like he's seen some shit, whereas older Tenma feels more naive, but his core beliefs still remain the same. He's just, like, kind of over people not getting it. It felt like when he was talking to the terrorist, he was just like, come on, dude. He helped out Dieter, and he's not around in the flash forward, or, like, the modern Stubble I'm just gonna call him Stubble Tenma, if you don't mind. Stubble Tenma was not with him. Maybe his relationship with this child, and possibly ended tragically. I don't know. We'll have to find out what happens with Dieter, with whether he agrees to, like, go back to an orphanage, or, God forbid, dies. It's making me think that Johan is all like, oh, you're getting close to someone, are you? Well, don't you know that can be used against you? It would really push Tenma to be like, yeah, Johan needs to die. I have no idea where this is going. We could also flash forward at any time. I like this like kind of going between time period things. It really feels like we are uncovering a mystery as our main character uncovers a mystery, because like we're getting bits and pieces, and Tenma's getting bits and pieces from different times. So it's like we're trying to put this together as the audience, while Tenma's trying to put together something in his time. I have to imagine that Naoki Urasawa was like, this is going to be a cool way of presenting a mystery, is jumping between time a lot more, because it'll keep the audience engaged. They'll never know what's coming next. I have to imagine, because Naoki Urasawa is like a genius. Top 10 manga authors of all time, probably. I picked up the first like kind of omnibus volume of 20th Century Boys. It didn't immediately grab me like Monster or Pluto did, but I need to get back into reading that, because I know that by the end of it, it's gonna be great. It's just a really slow burn at the beginning, but it does that same thing of jumping between time periods that this show does, where it's all like, yeah, here's them as kids. Naoki Urasawa loves this shit, and I understand why, because it's engaging. Sorry, I'm just thinking about like who else would go in the Mangaka Hall of Fame. Osamu Tezuka for sure. My personal, I don't know if I could. My personal would be Junji Ito. I don't know if his stories are actually that good, or it's just he's really unique in art. Probably Akira Toriyama. He's so influential that I feel like you have to. Kazuhiro Otomo, maybe? God, I'm forgetting his name. Berserk. Manga author. Vagabond Slam Dunk. Real manga author, maybe? There's a lot of good manga authors. I don't know why I'm trying to create my top. I mean, Inio Asano is one of my favorites. Oyasumi Punpun is incredible. Anyway, comment your Mangaka Hall of Fame, and also let me know what you thought about these episodes. I had some good discussions and comments of this show, so I hope that we can get back to that. And if you enjoyed my reaction to this episode, let me know by leaving a like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single monster reaction going forward. And with all that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.